Hello everybody, Amigos TV, welcome back to Dragonfable. We are continuing the main quest line today. Because the last couple of episodes were a tad short, we are going straight back in to Swordhaven. So, in the previous episode... I believe this music is fine. In the previous episode, we completed the Green Guard Alliance. And now we are going in the Royal Resistance. I do have something to show you guys. I farmed it off camera. I told you that I would. Titan Visage Helm. Vind. Number 6. +5 all resist with a bunch of good light and fire stats. A little bit of minus health resist. It's not that great, the health resist, but it's better than nothing. I have gotten rid of the level 60 of Bautael's Avental for Ind and Wiz. Instead, we got ourselves this as a helmet, and now we have access to offensive gear in the form of Smuggler's Stormpather, which is the best dex item we currently possess. You can stack that with Varad for an extra range of damage, which is nice. Then we have the Mushroom Cat that we can switch to for healing. We've got the Hide Behind. We are in business. Let's get right into it. The Royal Resistance. That one ain't safe. Get the music. There we go. To Doomwood Camp. We were deployed for Doomwood last time. That is where we are going right now. You're our leader, Kara. The Vinds needs your guidance on the front lines. I have full confidence in Ritha's abilities. She has already proven herself to be talented commander without me. While you do what? Janya isn't going anywhere. This is so unlike you, Lady Kara. Your personal desire for redemption cannot outweigh the needs of the Vendor of Lore. If you give in to that obsession, you'd be no better than Janya. No offense, Hansa. Oh, do go on. This is quite the show. You're right, of course, Melissa. Thank you ever so much for your counsel. Anyway, hello, Virgil. We're in the middle of developing our plan for tackling the Doomwood Rift, as you can see, haha. Hi, everyone. I hope I'm not interrupting. No, you're not. Let us get back on topic. Damn, you could cut that air with a 9,000 degree knife. Make a whole block of cake out of that thing. Yes, let's. The Midavale and its surrounding areas have been well defended by its denizens so far. Magus Neron has managed to come to an accord with the vampires and werewolves for the defense of the region. As for the rift itself, it is on the border of Doomwood and the Whispering Steppes. The focus that the Vind scouts have detected appears to be in some old underground ruins near said border. The nomadic tribes have left the area, and as they are not under Swordhaven's rule, we cannot expect them to be of assistance. Therefore, I propose an elite squad consisting of yourselves and whoever you deem a good fit for the job to secure the focus before too late. What do you think? I'm certainly agreeable to this plan. Even with Lady Janya's current state, the Magi have always been afforded significant independence. The Rose will be in good hands, even with my absence. The plan is acceptable. I look forward to exploring what sorts of ruins you have on this continent. As do I, but an analytical exploration will have to wait until after our duty is done. Of course, job first. The plan sounds solid to me as well. Go on, Kara. It'll be something to take your mind off things. I'll stay here to help with the rebuilding. Right. I'll round up some of our best and we'll establish a base camp for the expedition into the ruins. I would like to have some final words with Lady Janya if possible, though. I'm sure that can be arranged. As for my bodyguard, I believe... he would wish to remain here in Swordhaven, in your service, Queen Victoria, if you are amenable. I can't say that I mind. Is there any particular reason why? He was inspired by your leadership. Despite any misgivings you may have, you are a capable and strong leader, my queen. Very well, I accept. Now, when you're all prepared, I expect you to make haste to the ruins. No Titan has emerged as of yet, but there's no telling it or when that could happen. Should we need to be in contact, the Vind scouts have already set up messenger paths through the region. Word will travel fast. Will you be okay here, Queen Victoria? Thank you for your concern, Virgil, but yes, with the buildings and recovery, we'll have more than enough on my hands. Virgil, I must burden you once again to travel to the Doomwood on your own. I have a few final things I need to take care of before I leave. Whatever is so personal must be important. I'll manage, I'm sure. Thank you, Virgil. Alright, let me just double check one thing. Make sure we're good. Settings. Audio. We are in business. Wonderful. There might be a little audio stutter there. Shouldn't be too bad, though. The Fulgurite. Fulgurite, as in the Fulgurite ring, an item we so desperately need. I did also farm Isendale, just to have an ice weapon with some all resist. Because, I'm gonna be real with you, the last time we did Draconin, a weapon like that would have been clutched. We didn't have one. A little bit of a stunny pop on you. Go a little bit ice mode here. Elemental Supernova. Doesn't crit because we're built different. In parentheses, incorrectly. Right, Thundercloud. Stone? Oh, well, that's good, because we just have a stone weapon. Look at all these things that we've got now. We're perfectly equipped for every situation. We are strong. A little bit of will. And a little bit of attack from our beautiful baby boy. Reminder to feed your dragon. Our dragon currently 107. We feed him every day, one piece of kibble at a time. The reason I don't use all of my dragon coins right away is because I will eventually get Armor Closet on probably one, if not all of my accounts. I'll see what I want to do. Because as you guys know, there is another playthrough of this game that is coming up, not soon, but eventually. I want to polish maybe my editing skills a little bit more. I have been doing some light edits here and there, nothing too heavy. I'm not about to make a video with 400 edits that even I wouldn't watch myself. Just a little couple things here and there, showcase some funny moments, that sort of thing. We're gonna be a bit story-pilled. Probably today, for sure, obviously. Tomorrow, I think, will also be a story episode. The story episodes just seem to be doing really, really well. But I want to make a full showcase of this game. That's why I hoppity-hop here and there. Go a little bit of ward action here. That is a cool enemy design, by the way. I don't think we've seen this one. We'll wait for it to attack and see from there. No, we have seen it before. The big black lion in book 1, I believe, attacks like that. Go raise one shot here because we're gonna get lucky. Ooh. Absolutely not. Do not get lucky. Oh well. But yeah, there are definitely better ice weapons. But some of them are locked behind a fight that I don't have a lot of experience with. I've done it before. But I haven't done it in a capacity where I'm comfortable making a video about it. That being the quad fight for Double Dragon Lords, Vilmore, and Frostscythe. What is wrong with my throat? Voice cracks all over. Let me crack open a cold one. I still have a coffee next to me. But I don't think it's doing anything good for my throat right now. Let me at least cap it off. Look at this tree died and still had some unfinished business. Damn right it did. Go down here instead. If we had Shadow Hunter, we could one-shot everything. But we played Shadow Hunter for a while, and right now I'm absolutely Necromancer pilled. I just can't stay away, man. This class is awesome. It has more or less everything I want in a class. Good defense, sustain. It has good offense. Yeah, but it doesn't have Wrath Dragon Lord or Chaos Weaver offense. No, I understand that. I do. A different kind of offense. But yeah, it's I like it. It's a good mix of everything. It struggles against enemies that heal a lot, but so does more or less every class. And when I mean an enemy that heals a lot, I'm not talking about something that heals like 400 a turn. I'm talking about specifically fights that are like, oh, let me heal 5,000 every 4 turns. You guys know exactly who I'm mentioning. It's a nightmare to make videos about for that exact reason. It's pure RNG. Even with the Technomancer, you can get really unlucky. Or at least I was. Got the DOT on you, so we'll go after you instead. How are you guys feeling today? I am doing okay. I didn't have as much sleep as I would have wanted, but I've had sufficient. Enough to operate and do everything I want to do. There's another video I want to make. It is not Dragonfable related, which means it might not do that good, but maybe its fun nature might actually be interesting to listen to. It is about Monster Hunter, of course, which is one of the 3 games I play absolutely religiously. I love that game to bits. Still can't play Wilds, though. Aha! Performance is rough. But Ego, don't you have a 5070? How are you struggling? Game, the optimization is not good, my brothers and sisters. Ladies, lads, and ladles, it is hard to play that game. But yeah, I'm eager to start working on that miniature little project. Gonna be a bit different, a bit special, a bit quirky. Not quirky, but it'll be interesting. If a video's too long, I may end up making it in a couple of parts. We'll see. I still have to get around to filming the footage. Gonna be slightly more edited than my usual videos, so we'll see when we get there. For now, we'll focus at the task at hand. I just wanted to share you guys a little bit of my future plans. The growth of the channel has been steady and fair, so it's been doing good. Of course, I could always ask something like, share it with your friends and give me all the viewerships. I want it all. I want to be Mr. Beast tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Raised skeleton? Why doesn't my skeletons look as cool as that? Are you kidding me? Slap him. Backhand him. Voice crack everywhere every day, apparently. Cheeky Ward. Cheeky Elemental Supernova. Well, actually, that's Elemental Nova. Ain't nothing super about it, yet that thing ain't critting. I need to check what's its crit rate right now. 107? So it's at 53.5%. Okay. Good for you. As you guys know, I have some songs set up for boss fights. So far, nothing's been copyrighted ever since I moved on to this, so this might be the ticket going forward. I know everything in Book 1 is probably safe. Book 2, I think there's one area that wasn't safe, but I contested it and it went away, so it should be fine. Hit me. What a cool attack. My man, yeet, double smack. My man WWE's the opponent. Ow. Well, this is it. No one else seems to have arrived, so I guess it's up to us to find a good place to set up camp. Great, chores again. Here, you take this end of the rope and... I'm sorry, Virgil knows how to make a tent? Okay, I'm digging the vibe. Love the pants. Cap off the coffee. There, that's much better now, isn't it? Thank you, Kara. Been far too long since we've sat down for tea. You know, the mirror doesn't tell you what will happen, only possibilities. I know. Everything in magic extrapolates from the small to large. Every action we make has ripples. You know this. Most everyone knows this at some basic level. But know also that I trust you. The Rose trust you. The people of Swordhaven and Greedguard trust you. Kara, you are naive. Song's a bit loud. Let me just turn it down just a little bit here. A little bit. That's good. You took on this burden of protector and you've proven yourself before. You did no such thing. You did, and you learned from your mistakes. You needn't be afraid of yourself. If you open yourself to those who would aid you, will be there to help. No one person can control the flow and consequences of magic. Look not to the mirror, but to the counsel of those who have you as a friend. Thank you, Kara. You've given me much to think about. I am ever available should you require me. In the meantime, I must make my way to where duty calls. Here's the thing, right? I don't believe you are about to take that advice anywhere. Pretty sure that thing goes, you know, right through one ear, like, right out the other. Troll. No! God damn it, we were so close! Hello? Oh, no. Why have I gotten myself into this time? Loot for DC. The Fulgurite ring. We need this ring at level 90. Gonna have to add that one to the list of things we gotta farm. We don't get it at level 90. That's the name of the game. I'm not gonna try to farm it on camera, of course. Sell the level 60. I'm preparing for level 90. I would have kept it probably if it was level 80. Maybe not. Doomwood Camp. There you go. We arrived back at the camp. We got some quests to do. Let's do it. Let's go. A shocking discovery. Oh, I should have done to battle first. We'll do it after. Who designed these structures to be so maze-like? The projection of the rift indicates that a focus lies deep within. I don't understand your culture and your reverence for such old and forgotten things. If you could only just, for the last time, Ostromir, no, we aren't going to excavate through the ruins unless we have no other choice. Just saying, whoever made or created these dusty old halls are long gone. Why let old things stand in the way of progress? Because sometimes there are evil artifacts hidden within, and the last thing I need is some overzealous person just going yoink. These ruins are sacred to the tribes around here for a reason. There are all sorts of secrets in our past that we might accidentally destroy or miss if we smash our way through. Not to mention, it would anger the nomads when they return. It wouldn't do us well for us to plunge into a preventable conflict so soon. The nomad tribes? Your alliance has the superior numbers and capabilities. Surely the nomad tribes stand no challenge. We prefer peace here, Ostromir. Yes, all the peace and dingy ruins you could ever want after a brief one-sided campaign. How's that working out for the Empire and Volcaran, Magister? What do you think, Virgil? Surely you agree with me. We're pressed for time, after all. No, we must be careful. Are you kidding me? Are you stupid? No, we must be careful. See? Virgil agrees with us too, Ostromir. And Veseslava's group is searching too, so I'm sure we'll find it sooner or later. Besides, Queen Victoria specifically gave us orders not to disturb the ruins any more than we must. I became a bit overzealous in that last piece of dialogue and didn't give Raven her proper voice. And it's on her generosity that we're even here. Yes, and we mustn't anger our most gracious queen. I'm sure she won't mind if we do a little bit of... Wait. Something the matter? Shh, hold up. Don't worry about this at all. This is definitely not something that will be a problem later. What are those things? What have they captured? What in the Scooby-Doo goofy is going on over here? What the hell? None of our business. Let them pass and we'll be on our way. Are all Magisters so passive? He just wanted to tear through the ruins. What do you mean passive? Or is it just the Golden Hand who are so cowardly? My combat abilities are rather limited. Excuse me if I don't want to run out and die for something that I have no familiarity with. Whatever it is, it's clearly being held against its will. Maybe it can help us find the focus if we free it. Everyone wants to be a hero. Go on, save the day. I don't need your permission. Ugh. Okay, Raven and Maritha. Hell yeah, battle. Lagom. Water and fire. You have a good fire weapon. Let's turn that thing on. Ooh, 215 to 239 element. You know what that means. Actually, would we enter a new range? I think we would. Let's go for some damage with our gear here. Smuggler's Stormpath. Brings us to 251, an extra 1 range of damage. Look at that, 356. Oh my days, that's some damage. Get out of here. You don't know what you're up against. Raven attacks with light? I thought she attacked with energy. Ah, I understand. We'll go Will. I don't know how many Lagom Seekers we face. If I remember correctly, you fight off like a couple. Okay, double fight. Okay, you're weaker. You got that damage. We'll go after you first. Stun you. Stun you. Wait, don't they don't have immobility, do they? Oh no, they do. Okay. Nice. We'll go just regular attack here. They're both stunned, so we should be fine. Less damage than I thought. Raise. Could get lucky. We don't. But we can Elemental Supernova. Hope for a crit. We crit. It's gone. Amazing. Shock. Static Shock. Pierce. Beautiful. I'm not gonna go... No, we'll just go for a slap here. We don't need to go absolutely crazy with the sauce. A little bit of light. And now's the triple fight. From the way that was going, I could have guessed that. Damage keeps going down, so Terror's doing less and less, which sucks a bit, but... it's okay. Elemental Supernova, the middle. Then we'll go shield. Shield. Bring it on, son. Boy, what's the point of shielding, then? There you go. A bit of rage. We can kill middle with Fury and maybe 1 hit from her. From Raven. Slap. The damage looking like on you? Oh, we have to take care of this. We gotta take out the trash here. Can't touch me with that. Come on now. Necromancer don't even need to put up a shield to defend. Don't you know who I am? A little bit of lash. Come on. Shock and dash. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I thought that was the auto crit one that was the other hit, but raise. Double hit, double hit. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Attack. Excellent. Heal. Battle. Lagom Stomper. But it's just 1. Why would that be any different? Get out of here. Stun ya. Outrage ya. I was not outraged. That was Elemental Supernova. Charge up and attack. Let's go. I thought that was an auto crit, but okay. You know, sometimes you're just wrong. And that's okay. Target. Mark. How dare you attack me behind terror? Boy, get the hell out of here. The hell you think this is? There was a seeker in the back all along. I couldn't see him. I've been betrayed and bamboozled. Rock and dash. What you gonna do now, huh? Little goober. Slap. As you know, Necromancer always crits, baby. Big Lagom Stomper. Stun ya. Elemental Supernova ya. Come on, crit. Bruh. Go for shield here. Give a little bit of defense to everybody. 80 defense, just not enough. Ever since we swapped a lot of our defensive gear for offensive gear, we did lose our ability to passive block. Like, we only have like 20 now. Are we gonna be getting some more stuff? I think so. You know what? Get rid of big metal guy. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with you no more. Stun you. Just cuz. Slap. Spread the damage a bit. 400? How dare you attack my party members, you fool. I say that, and then in the guide video, I'm like, here are some guests you can have that you can fodder off and die just to deal more damage to Tesseric. Truly the duality of man. I'm no better than Jania. Go. Battle. Triple Lagom Stomper. No problem. Cheeky Rage. Elemental Supernova. Defend for 2 turns? Sure. Block it. Look at us. Big. You deal 14? That's scary. Why do I feel like you're gonna deal like 400 damage? Afflicted by Stomped? They be stepping. Yuri. Take care of it one at a time. Should my guests ever be in danger, I'll just heal them. Oh, dang! Actually, hitting me is absolutely unacceptable. That's fine. Start killing the weakest one. Shock. Stun the middle one. He's affected by stun, which is unfortunate. Now Raven's affected by stun. And the only one that won't be... Oh no, I could be. I have to be careful. Scale. Ha! I knew it. I knew that eventually I'd be able to block you. You're dead. Take care of you. Justice Beam, get out of here. Yeah, alright. Nice. We did it. Now give me a boss fight worth talking about. No? Okay. Well, let's see who or what we've saved. It looks like one of those other creatures we just defeated. Oh, it's adorable! How do we get this cage open? I could smash it with my sword, maybe. If you do that, you might hurt it, Mirtha. Ostromir, do you think you could help us with this? I think I can open it. But are you sure you want to? What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I could think of any number of threats that such an unknown thing could pose. But how scared it is, there's no way it would harm us. I, too, am reluctantly disarmed by its harmless appearance. Okay, but if it fries us all to a crisp, I told you so! That's the cutest goddamn thing I've ever seen. And so have, yet again, deftly maneuvers my way out of a precious predicament with an elegance so befitting of only a prince of the manufactory. Well, peons, will you not humble yourselves before my presence? I think I understand why it was caged now. Permission to recage it. Prince, was it? I think you have us at a disadvantage. We've never seen anything like you before. Yes, that would make sense. I assume I have traveled into the beyond after all. Very well, let me introduce myself. I am Prince Yulin Veritin IV, second heir to the manufactory, and your beta. Those ruffians who I saw so swiftly dispatched earlier were assassins sent to kidnap me and prevent my return home. I have so many questions. Excuse me, Prince Yulin, but what are you? Ah yes, the Beyond has, as of yet, likely not been graced with the ethereal form of the Lagomorph, or Lagom for short. We are the occupants of the manufactory, the largest city in the energy planes. You're from the plane of energy? What I said. Are you familiar with any of this, Ostromir? Energy? I don't think we've ever sent any expeditions to, no. No, I have no idea what this prince is talking about. He's lying! I knew it! I was right not to side with him after all. I am curious, however. How is it that we understand each other? I would assume there would have been a language barrier. Ah, you underestimate a prince, sparkly one. I have I have had only the best tutors, and thus I speak fluent beyond speech. He's so curious. He's even cuter than Vega. He cannot believe his eyes. I'm sorry, what? This sparkling little puffball doesn't hold a candle to my majestic cuteness, I'll have you know. Dragon! This explains so much. You are all in servitude to this one, then. I've always wanted to practice my drawer speech. Thank you. I am an ever-pheasant pineapple. True! At least you recognize my stature, squishy one. I didn't pay much attention during Draconic class. Clearly. Anyway, Prince Yulin, I suppose we should introduce ourselves. I'm Virgil. This is Mritha, Raven, Ostromir, and Vega. Ah, I see who you've already become acquainted with. Since you consider this the Beyond, I assume you came here through the rift? Ah yes, I was fleeing from my captors. Sent after me by, I can only assume, one of my many brothers and sisters. And I strategically came upon this massive tear in the world. And so, intrepid and brave explorer that I am, I made my way through, into the Beyond. And I can only assume the Seekers followed me. If you came through, then do you remember where that happened? Of course, you dare doubt my superior memory. It was a dark room with a very little light. I made a few turns, and I remember. I kept going in various different directions. Oh, avatars, help us. And then I stumbled upon numerous points of interest that weren't particularly interesting. In fact, you could say they were points of insignificance. Haha! But I'll know them when I see them. Fantastic. It's of no help at all. Shall we get a move on, then? Ostromir, don't be rude. I don't think I'll ever grow accustomed to your culture's penchants for the irrelevant. Prince Yulin, you need our help returning home. It just so happens that we're looking for a way to close off the means by which you traveled here. Maybe we can work together. Oh, but there's so much of the Beyond to explore. I would perhaps be receptive of your servitude. That is, if the dragon is willing to share. But at some point I should return home. The Manor Factory isn't going to run itself after all. Yes, I do believe we can be of assistance to each other. About time we headed back and met up with Vasislava's group. Let's hear what they have to say about Prince Yulin. Very well. Everyone follow me. I have no idea what this prince is talking about. The lies. Then he puffed up really big and it was so cute. Raven, calm down. You can't tell me about it later. I'm just glad you're safe. And a factory? No, I don't think I've ever heard of such a place. However, I could see a benefit that could of having the prince around should we run into lagomorphs. They're likely to be hostile to us and him anyways, but it's still an advantage. Or maybe we could make a deal with the other lagom and exchange the prince for Ostromir. We're not sacrificing a helpless individual to achieve our goals. I agree with Kara here. We have alternatives and will accomplish our mission regardless. Very well. I still don't trust it though. That brings us to the point of, what do we do with him? We can't just leave him to his own devices. Kara, you've got the most experience with magical creatures. I think if we take him to the Vin camp, we can make it the most comfortable while watching us. Understood. Prince Yulin shall be our honored guest. That settles it. We'll meet up again to delve into the ruins after some rest. Prince Yulin, come along now. Is that the moon? Beautiful. Yes, very cute. Lagon chassis frame? Yes, please. And you know what? This is where I'm going to end it off. After a to battle, of course. Come on now. Cheeky raise. We're in fire mode. We have to get the hell out of dodge. Swap ourselves to Varad. The farming equipment. 264 dex is where we are right now. With a crit rate of 63 and a bonus of 69. Nice.
Nice.
Beautiful. Final. We can just final all our way through and we'll see what rewards the 2 battle of this section has for us. Could be something interesting. I'm sorry, you're not dead. That's what I thought. Get out of my face. Come on now. Final. we get a Proclamation Medal EW for Doomwood. Excellent. Greetings, Virgil. Hello, Prince Yulin. I hope your accommodations have been most satisfactory. I'm certainly quite used to better, but as a stranger to the Beyond, I suppose I must temper my expectations somewhat. Kara has been most kind, at least. You mind if I ask you some questions about your home? You know what? We're going to do that in the next episode. As always, if you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!